What's up, man? Let's talk about it real quick. This is the spoiler review for the movie I said I didn't think I want to do a spoiler review for. But people was like, we gotta know, man. Tell us about it, man. I want to hear about it, man. I want to hear about Blade Runner, man, because I'm confused. Dude, you're gonna be confused all throughout this film because it is crazy. Okay, it is crazy to even assume that you know what this movie's talking about because you will not. This is a 3 hour movie. A 3 hour tour. A 3 hour tour. Listen, Officer K, which is played by Ryan Gosling, okay? This is a story about him, and what they're doing is just like when the first one ended, you didn't know what was going on with Harrison Ford's character. What did it mean? Why was he left alive? This whole procedure of him, as far as where is he going? Why didn't he get killed at the end? All of these things. Like, why is he hunting him? Is he actually a replicant? You don't really know. So in this film, they kind of revitalize, or like we kind of revisit that in this film. But let's start from the beginning. Officer K is hunting down a case of a replicant, and while he's hunting down the Nexus X, he actually runs into a different situation. Now, the score is on the same level as the first original Blade Runner. The first original Blade Runner, for its time, was known for its visual standpoints and how things stand out in the score. This is the same thing. What stood out mostly was the score and the actual film, the visual aids. That's what carries this film more than the acting. Um, Officer K is investigating and finds out that there was a replicant that had a baby. And of course, you could piece this all together going into this. The baby was Rachel having the baby with Harrison Ford's character, which was Rick Deckard. So a replicant, which definitely could not ever like have children, like give birth, they can only be made. So now this taps into the character played by Jared Leto, his crazy character, and his character is driven by the fact because he creates life. He wants to come in and definitely, you know, be like the main, person that can create life with his replicants and keep going. It's like there's only so much I could do. I want to be able to create. I want to know what happened here. So while he tries to recreate the project to see if he can recreate this miracle, he's trying to convince Rick Deckard that he is also a replicant and he was programmed to have this baby with Rachel. So he wants to take him to the lab and tell him all the things he knows. He needs this child. He needs the child. He needs to know where is the child. Ryan Gosling has these memories, and throughout the film, they play the narrative of him being Harrison Ford's son. And they enter it in the system, give him this birth date, they give him this little horse and this mission. And throughout the whole time, so if people were actually looking for the child, they would find Ryan Gosling. And he wasn't the actual child. Dun, dun, dun. See, now going into this, I thought this would be the direction. They would be going in, the replicant would have a baby with Harrison Ford, and and Ryan Gosling would be his son. Because if you look at Ryan Gosling and you look at Harrison Ford, you would say, okay, well, this is his son. So going into this film, that's what I thought. This is his son. But they pull the bait and switch move, and he's like a decoy. And he finds out all this time, all these memories of him having, and he's feeling that his life has a purpose. Like, I have a soul, I'm special. And he finds out he's not special. He's just been programmed to be a decoy for a much bigger thing. Everybody wishes they were the one, but they were programmed with a job to do to try to preserve replicant life and go and protect this miracle, which is this baby. Now, this baby has already been in hiding and already went somewhere else, and you know, it is what it is. What was also interesting was Ryan Gosling's character, Joy, that he named, that he bought at the store. You know, it's a fictional. Well, she's not. She's a hologram, but she's just like as live as anybody else. You can talk to her. She walks around. She does everything you say, but he can't touch her. So that's where all his time goes into talking to her. And now Jared Leto, his crazy character, he has his number one android replicant. That's, he feels that she's the better version of any of them that they've ever seen. Her name is Love. And Love crushes Officer K's Joy. And once she does that, Love kills Joy, and it's crazy. Then he has to kill Love. All these metaphors and meaning and all this craziness. Like, he had to kill his love and let his love die, because she never wants to kill him. She just wants to beat him up and, and let him know, like, I'm better than you. I'm the better one and all this, like, I'm the number one. So Officer K's job was to find the child and kill the child, and he finds out that, well, he assumes that he is the child, till he finds out that he is not the child. And Mackenzie Davis helps out in this case, and everybody else just have like bit parts in this film, and Edward James Olmos comes back and relives as Gaff. And that's about it, man. I mean, really, this film to me is one big cluster mess of a long, drawn out conclusion that you're not interested in and going to forget about it in seconds. But will there be a continuation? It should be, because Harrison Ford was just used as a prop through the entire film. And he was only in it for like the last 40 minutes of it. This movie is 3 hours long, as I repeat. So now, knowing that, and you're going down this long, drawn out road, you're saying to yourself, why am I here? Why am I here? And at the end, he's sitting outside the glass talking to his daughter, who's actually implanting memories. So they implanted this fake memory in him so that she can get away. She's good at making memories and doing all these different things. Now, what's going to happen with her? Will we ever find out what happens? Because, Jared Leto character is still alive. If they want to continue down this road, um, Ryan Gosling's character dies at the end, or at least we assume he dies. He's looking up at the snow as he lays back, preparing to take, accept his fate. As everything he believed was a lie, even the love he felt from his robot. He sees a big hologram for the promotion of that hologram art and goes, "Oh," she calls him Joe and everything else. So now he questions the fact, like, did she even love me at all? You know what? This whole thing, I'm out. There's no direction for me here. I'm just completely done. And that's the movie. I'm done.